Shh. The creatures have landed. They're sensitive to the most minute of sounds. And they're unstoppable physically, knocking over cars like Kia boys in Milwaukee, tossing aside ambulances as if they were made of cotton. The one weakness they have is one we suffer from as well: drowning from being underwater for too long. The creatures came to this planet somehow to unfold their sinister purpose for being here in the first place, which is unknown. And as for who sent them or why planet Earth was their place of destination, remains a mystery. One which I thought was going to be explored in the title, A Quiet Place, Day 1. Basically, Ground Zero. Rather than giving us what we came to the theaters for, we get a character-driven origin story to arguably one of the most frightening movie monsters in recent memory. Lupita Nyong'o is suffering from a terminal illness, and she and the rest of her hospice homies are taking a day trip to the Big Apple for a show. This is significant for her story. It has absolutely zero bearing on why and how the creatures arrived. So from day 1 to day 89 to day 472, we still don't know shit'emwood about these monsters. Instead of tackling it from the military or the government's perspective, we observe this apocalyptic unfolding from Lupita and her plot device-empowered cat's viewpoints, who can withstand the tide of a rushing river beneath the New York City streets without drowning himself or herself, who conveniently never meows as the city falls, and serves as a bloodhound, able to locate and track Lupita and Joseph Quinn whenever the plot demands it. With all the screen time that this pussy got, we never even got a name for this hairball. The creatures themselves are the embodiment of terror. Every footfall is like that of the T-Rex from the first Jurassic Park. And even though they began their invasion of Earth without sight, they apparently can't smell either. Thank you, Lord Plottingstein of Devicingham. This film is rife with character development, which we didn't ask for and which we did not pay to see. A thinking person would have traveled New York City via the sewers, where all the water is. A thinking person would have covered as much ground as possible while a thunderstorm was taking place. Instead, we get a concert of screams from Lupita and then Joseph Quinn. This dilutes the horror element in the film, because we still don't know anything important. How did they arrive? Why was planet Earth their destination? Do they just kill people or eat them? I still don't know! And the eggs, I guess they were protecting. We never see hide nor hair of their offspring, but we see them eating something. Bizarre. This movie didn't give me what I wanted, a tactical breakdown of why they came and what their purpose was. On the contrary, we know for a fact that Lupita really wants pizza from Harlem. But the question on everyone's mind is, does A Quiet Place Day 1 survive my red lightsaber of judgment? No, it does not. You're better off watching the first movie, A Quiet Place, than paying money to watch this. Because if you thought you were going to get some backstory or insight into these creatures, in the words of Luke Skywalker himself, you're gravely mistaken. Perhaps you are not as strong as the Emperor thought.